Hi, my name's Isobel. I'm a 22-year-old business owner and an influencer as well. So when I was 18, I did an apprenticeship in a law firm working in marketing, and I started posting day in the life videos on my TikTok. So I was sort of encouraging an audience of young girls to follow in my footsteps, and then from that I grew a big audience and learned all about TikTok. And then I launched my own TikTok marketing agency, dropped out of my apprenticeship and my job, and now that's what I do full time, but I've changed it into a luxury creative agency over the past year instead of a TikTok agency. So I've been posting on TikTok for about a year, and it was coming up to my 21st birthday, and I wanted to buy myself something to remember my 21st, treat myself, because I'd obviously been earning money on the side of my full-time job. And I wanted a Chanel bag. I couldn't afford a brand new one, so I found a reseller that had one that I wanted, and I went in and I bought the bag, and they said they were interested in starting a TikTok. So I went home and had a think and decided I was going to reach out to them and offer to help them on the weekends alongside my full-time job, as well as doing the influencing. So it was all getting a little bit too much to do. Then I had exams at uni. I was only about 4 months into uni, and I kind of had to decide if I wanted to spend my spare time doing the studying in the uni or taking on my first client and growing that side of things. So I just made a very rash decision to stop doing my uni work and just commit to having the client. And from there, I actually ended up leaving my full-time job about 2 weeks later. And a year later, I have a roster of about 7 clients, some irregular clients. We do branding, website design, pretty much any marketing activity under the sun. I've got an assistant, we have a growing team. So I basically just followed my passions, and from that grew. So all of my clients have come from personal branding. So the content I post on my own Instagram, which is called Isobel Lorner, is the sort of vibe that attracts the clients I have now. So that's how people find me, and then they seem to figure out I have an agency, and then they want to work with me based on the content I produce myself, the vibe, the other sort of clients I work with. I've established a clientele of luxury brands, high-end, mid-end, which is all based upon what I like wearing, what I use. So personal branding was really important for me. I've never pitched to a client, I've never done an email outreach. It's all come from me actively posting about what I'm doing and what I'm doing in my own personal life as well. There were definitely a lot of setbacks. So over the past year, I've had what any other 21, 22-year-old would go through, you know, loss, heartbreak, friendship problems. But I think the difference when you have a business is that you can't just wake up one day and decide to be sick. You have to keep going. So that can be really tough at times. But the way I've been able to power through and keep going is kind of like a sink or swim mindset. When you're on your own and you're running your own business, if you don't do it, no one else is going to do it for you. You're the only person that can do it. So you do quite literally have to drag yourself out of the mud and just get on with it. Otherwise you will fail. So it's very different to having you know, a full-time job where you're employed and you can have sick days. I can take a sick day, but it will affect my success in the long term. So you do have to be very strong-minded and just try and separate your life from work and crack on, basically. I'd say stop trying to be something you think you want to be and just be yourself. Always follow your passions. That is my biggest piece of advice I give to young people, is that if you follow something you're passionate about, you will never fail. Whereas if you try and do something that you're not passionate about, you're 99% likely to fail and struggle and not enjoy it. If you can wake up every day and do something you enjoy, you're rarely going to have a day where you don't want to do anything and you feel unmotivated. So yeah, that's my biggest piece of advice. Follow your passions. The advice I'd give to someone trying to follow in my footsteps is to be proactive. You don't need experience or a degree or any courses to go into marketing or social media, in my opinion. You need to be proactive, start your own accounts, make a travel page, go to the local cafe and offer to run their Instagram for free. You don't need to have experience and you don't need to have a course or a degree or anything like that. You just need to be proactive and build up your own portfolio. There is no degree or qualification for social media. Anyone can do it. You just need to teach yourself and be proactive.